and we are back to business. I feel like we have not sat down and talked about business for a while. I've been vlogging, it's been Valentine's Day, all the things. But now, let's talk about business. Is that not why you're here? I've been thinking a lot lately, and the things that I hold myself back in my business, I would like to share with you, because maybe, just maybe, if I share with you what holds me back in my business, maybe it won't hold you back. If you have a business or you're thinking about having a business, learn from me. Are we not always learning from our mistakes? I need to learn from me as well, because if I'm aware, why am I not fixing it? First off, anonymous questionnaires. My boyfriend brought this up to me the other day, and I think that it's the most genius idea ever. I think it would actually solve the exact problem that I am struggling with. However, I'm scared of the truth. I am going to be so honest with you. Ignorance is bliss. I don't want to hear it. My feelings just can't take it. And I feel like as a business owner, that's really dumb. That's really getting in the way, because again, how many times have I told you that businesses do not have feelings? And if I truly want to grow and do better, it doesn't matter what hurts my feelings. It's about what's working and what's not. I think that's one of the hardest things, is that I can logically see things and then I can emotionally see things, and then I get caught somewhere in the middle. I don't remember if I went through this in a past video, but basically my boyfriend and I did the math, and I only need 28 solid clients to be making a decent income monthly, like 20 regulars in general. That's really not that much if you think about it. So I was looking at my waivers, and the stack's like this big. I'm like, that is way more than 28 people. I have definitely seen more than 28 people. Why is it not sticking? Why are not all of those people coming back? Why are not all of those people regulars? So my boyfriend was like, oh my gosh, that is genius. You need to set up a anonymous questionnaire or something about their experience, so then if it's anonymous, they will feel open to being honest. And second, then you can finally get the answers of to what is actually not working. Like, now you will know. The minute he said that, I was like, oh my gosh, that's genius. Like, that is exactly what I need to do. That is going to solve this problem. And then I thought about it, and I was like, I have a lot of people that love my service, love coming to see me, love me as a person, all that good stuff. There is, though, a reason why people are not coming back. I guess from this, like, I'm not saying you have to do anonymous questionnaires. That is a suggestion. But I don't know your circumstances and within your business, so maybe that doesn't apply. I guess what you can take from this piece is you can't let your feelings get in the way of doing better. And until I can get over my feelings potentially getting hurt, I'm not going to know that answer. I'm going to have to keep guessing and hoping that I'm fixing what the issue was that I was running into. If you've been here for a while, you are familiar with the fact that I've had an anxiety attack with like 4 different clients. I definitely think that plays a role into people not coming back, because even though everyone was very understanding, it's very possible that they don't know what triggered that and they don't want it to happen again. It would make sense that those people don't come back. There's also been times where I didn't come across that super confident, and I could see that. So I'm working on my confidence. I'm working on not having anxiety attacks in front of clients, and just staying hydrated, eating enough, like all of that. So I'm hoping that with all of that, that is going to help with my retention with clients. But if it's not those 2 things, I genuinely don't know. And that's why I should do the questionnaire. So stay tuned if I do it. But honestly, at this point, I don't think my heart can take it. So next thing that is holding me back is I have a heated lotion warmer, and I truly believe it's the little things. It's the little things in life. It's the little things in your business. It's the little things in your relationship that just make all the difference. I've actually been getting compliments a lot lately. Like, I've been doing more events, which next video or maybe 2 videos after that, because I think I want to do a try on haul for my next video. But 2 videos after that, I did an event recently. I'm super excited to share it with you. People have been loving the massage and the facial that I give, but I think I can take it up a notch. Like, for example, at my salon, I have a heated bed warmer. People are never expecting it. When they come into my room, I tell them, okay, go ahead and undress. I come back into the room after they're undressed and I'm like, how are you feeling? How is the bed? And they're like, oh my gosh, the bed is so warm. I was not expecting that. The blanket is so cozy. I feel like I'm literally laying in a cloud. It's those little things where it's like, yeah, the massage may be good, the facial may be good, but now their body feels cozy and maybe it smells good. Maybe you have like some essential oils on, and like all of that, and creating all of those like sensational things are creating the experience. And so maybe there's going to be a lot of people that offer lymphatic massage, but they specifically go to me because they love that heated bed. They love that the room always smells like lavender. Like, it's those little things they look forward to every single time. And that's why, even if you're in a saturated field, you do not need to feel discouraged, because just do those little touches that make it you, that make you different, and you're gonna find your people. But I have a heated lotion warmer. I think I did a video when I was looking for one, like way back when on my channel. And I have it, I do, but I just haven't used it. And it's been very cold lately. And I rub up the lotion in my hands. I try to make it warm and do the best I can. But the reason that I got the lotion warmer is so I could heat up the lotion when it became winter, when it became cold. And still haven't used it because looking at it in the box looks intimidating. Yeah, so it's still in the box and I haven't learned to use it. And I feel like it's not necessarily holding me back by not using the lotion warmer, but I do think it would help me excel in my business, because that would just be an additional thing that maybe sets me apart from other people that do massage, that do lymphatic massage. But my laziness / anxiety to the intimidation, which we know 9 times out of 10, the buildup is worse than the actual thing. So if we just open the box and try, like, it's probably actually really easy. So all of that I'm letting get in the way of me potentially growing in my business and being amazing, and everyone being like, oh my gosh, have you been to Amanda's business? Because they have heated lotion, and that just makes me feel so important, because she cares that she doesn't want me to get cold. I don't know. But all jokes aside, it's little things that make the biggest difference. And I feel like I need to stop letting anxiety get in the way and just try and see if it actually is hard, if it is actually difficult. So working on that, which I think actually brings me into my next point, buccal massage. I'm not 100% sure, but I am pretty sure that we have discussed that on this channel as well. The buccal massage, the massage we massage inside the mouth. When I do lymphatic facials, I do work in the masseter muscles and stuff, and it does help people with TMJ. However, if I go inside the mouth, I can really get into those muscles. I have practice on my boyfriend, I have practice on myself, and I'm just not getting it yet. But again, I let my frustration, I let my anxieties get in the way, and the amount of clients that have asked me, do you offer this yet, Amanda? Have you learned yet? I could be making money off of this. I could be, again, growing my business, standing out in the industry. But instead, I am just not doing it. I am abandoning it because it is getting too hard. It is getting too difficult. I am getting too overwhelmed. So guess what? I'm just not going to do it. I say that I want to grow in my business. I say I want to make money. I want to do this. I want to do that. But then I don't do the things that can help me get there. Am I saying that I can't get there without doing those things? I probably can still get there. Could these things potentially help me get there faster? Could these things make me stand out? Absolutely. What am I doing? I guess I'm coming on here and helping you so you don't do these things. And then maybe by me coming on here and talking to you about this, it's holding me accountable as well. Promise myself that 2025 buccal facial massage is coming out. I have to. It is not that saturated in the industry yet, but it is wanted. There is a need. So I need to fill that need, because if I can do that, I think that I can partner with dentists and chiropractors, people that also work with the jaw, and I can have them send their clients to me or their patients to me, and I can give them buccal massage, and that is just a beautiful connection. Do you see what I did there? Your network is your net worth. It's all about who you know. Now I just have to learn that skill, and let's do some business. Learning the freeway. That is true. That is correct. I don't take the freeway. I will take the back roads every single place that I have to go. If I'm going somewhere with someone, like my boyfriend and I are going somewhere and it's like further, he'll take the freeway. It's not that I'm afraid to be on the freeway itself. It said, I don't want to be in control of the car when we're on the freeway because people are crazy. I don't know what sets people off, and road rage is a real thing. And I feel like people are not going to let me over, and then I'm going to get stuck on the freeway forever. Oh my gosh, I'm just getting anxiety thinking about it. And then when I see people merging onto the freeway, I panic that they're going to crash into me. So then I want to slam my brakes, but you can't do that because then that causes a collision. I don't know, just I'm literally just getting anxiety thinking about it. Not taking the freeway kind of holds me back in my business because there have been many times that people have wanted me to do house calls for them and it was too far for me. And so I couldn't just hop on the freeway and go and take them at their house. I had to ask my grandma, ask my boyfriend, hey, this day they want me to do a house call. Would you be able to take me? But of course, I can't bring my grandma, I can't bring my boyfriend inside these people's house. So then I have to make sure that they have plans to do something in the city that they're taking me to. And it's like, that's so inconvenient to their life. Like, that's so disruptive to their life that they not only have to drive me to my job and I'm 28 years old, but then once we get there, they have to go find something else to do in an area that they're not like familiar with or live in, or, you know, and I don't want to be a nuisance to people. And also, again, like I just mentioned, I'm 28 years old. Take the freeway, girl. And the reason is you're going to ask me, did something happen that made you afraid to take the freeway? You know what did happen is when I had driver's ed, he didn't make me take the freeway. So I didn't become familiar. And then I just created this irrational fear and I just don't take the freeway. I take the back roads everywhere. I will leave early. Sometimes it takes people a half an hour to get somewhere and it'll take me an hour and 15 minutes, but I make it. I make it there. So it's not necessarily holding me back in life, but it is holding me back in my business. I could be having more opportunities. Again, my business can function fine. I have a salon that I go to and I work out of. It's not like my business can't function, but I could be making a lot more money inside hustling if I took the freeway and I could rely on myself. And finally, doing outreach in person. I have said this many times to you. I make a lot of content on social media. I post reels on Instagram. People love it and people connect with it, and people tell me I'm so outgoing and I'm this and I'm that. But you know what? It's because I'm alone, so I don't feel shy. But when I have to film in public, I get so shy. I feel like I'm going to get judged. I feel like everyone's going to stare at me. I feel like people are going to tell me to put away my camera. And in reality, who are you to tell me? Like, you're not in charge of me. But you get what I'm saying? So I get really nervous. And I never want to bother anyone. And so on social media, I was nervous to outreach to people a lot. But then I realized I can just outreach and put my phone away. But in person, the rejection is real. And that's one of my biggest things is I hate rejection. I'm scared of rejection. I will avoid it at all costs. I will live in ignorance. I know it's stupid, huh? I feel like making the best impact is doing it in person. And so I do a lot of events. But as for like cold calling, yeah, don't do that. I do not do that. I don't even like when clients start to call me to make an appointment. Please text me. Please text me. People would never guess that I was shy based on my videos, but again, your girl is alone, so that's why. But I'm working on being more outgoing because once I'm familiar with people, oh, I am so outgoing. But like that in between breaking the ice, so shy. And my boyfriend told me, he was like, you need to match your videos. And like, not that it's fake, but again, like the shyness just like overtakes my body. So I did an event the other day and the manager at the place that I was doing the event said, hey, how do you feel about going to all the local businesses and inviting them to our event on Sunday? That way, not only does it get our name out there, but maybe we'll have a better outcome at the event. And so we went into every single business and he gave me this tip of advice and I honestly think it's really smart. And so I'm just going to give it to you. He told me, he was like, no, we're not going to discriminate. We're going to go to every business because you don't know the manager or the worker, whoever is in that business, you don't know their need. You don't know who they know. So who are you to decide if they don't want to do yoga or they don't want to get a massage? We're going to talk to everyone. And I feel like that's huge because you could be getting in your way by assuming that you know everything. If you knew everything, you would be more successful. So I'm like, okay, makes me feel even more uncomfortable, but completely get where you're coming from. Thank goodness a lot of the time when we would go into these businesses, he would lead, he'd introduce himself, he'd say what we were doing, and then he would pass it over to me. Hey, this is my friend Amanda, blah, blah, blah. And we would go from there and it was good. I got my business cards in a lot of businesses. I got my brochures in a lot of businesses and invited a lot of people to my event. Then he told me, you need to start, like lead us and I will follow. I was like, no, I can't do this. I'm too shy. He's like, but you're never going to get out of your comfort zone. You're never going to be less shy if you don't do it, which AKA that's why I don't take the freeway, you know, because I never got out of my comfort zone. So I get what he's saying. I'm like, okay, I got this. I got this. I'm like trying to hype myself up. Like, we got this. I go inside this business. And as I'm walking, because this is a restaurant, like it's a small restaurant. It's like one where you like order at the counter and then they bring you your food. We walk in there. This guy like hands me 2 menus. And then the gush of wind from the door blows a bunch of papers on the floor. And there was a bunch of talking. And I'm getting so overwhelmed. And I like don't even know what to do. And thank goodness he had my back. He like came in and saw that I was overwhelmed and like led. And it was all good. But so the next one we go to. And he was like, Amanda, you got this one. Again, a restaurant. Ugh. Just when they ask you like, oh, how many? Two menus? I instantly feel like I'm bothering them because they are trying to do their job. They are trying to give me menus. Who am I to come in and invite them to an event? That is so disruptive. That is my thought. But in reality, like, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just inviting them to go to an event that's going to make them potentially healthier. So I don't know. But that is always my thought. If they're, yeah, I just don't want to bother anyone and I don't want to be rejected. So I walk in and I think I just cannot give myself time to think. If I think too much, I'm going to psych myself out. So we walk in and this guy goes, for 2? And as he's going, for 2, I just blurt out, I want to invite you to an event. It's like, yeah. For 2? And I was like, oh my God. Like, not only did I just like scream in this guy's face, but he thinks I'm joking. Or maybe he thinks I'm being sarcastic. Regardless, I was being serious. And so the guy that I was with, that I was doing outreach with, goes, all jokes aside, sir, we are here to invite you to an event. And like tries to wrap it up. But moral of this story is I went all downtown and I invited so many people to my event and talked to so many people. And it was very scary, but I will tell you, after I finished a conversation with each one of these people, I felt so accomplished. So I think it's just a matter of continuously doing it and going and getting more comfortable with it. Because if we don't do it, we're not going to get comfortable. And it felt really good to have a partner in crime. Like, it was nice that I could go and have a buddy where I felt uncomfortable. He was able to have me and vice versa. Nobody rejected us. And when they heard that we were inviting them somewhere, they were hyped. So I don't know. I'm going to keep on working on not being so shy, doing more outreach. It felt really good just like going and doing that and being in my community, because I build in my community on social media, but to do it in person just like really fills my cup and made me feel good, because as a business owner, I spend a lot of time alone. And yes, I have clients, but again, I massage. So yes, I talk to them, but sometimes I don't. Sometimes they sleep and I'm in a dark room, and it's just, I need more human interaction like that. And if it's helping me be a better business owner, if it's helping me be a better individual, why am I not going to go do that? So I guess the lesson that you can take from this video today is challenge yourself. If it feels uncomfortable, maybe you're doing something right, because you do not grow inside your comfort zone. Comment down below, what is something that you're going to challenge yourself to do this week? I want to read it. And then next week, or maybe even on Wednesday, depending on how this week goes, I want to follow up with how you did. Did you challenge yourself? What was the outcome? I love you all so much. So I can't wait to read those. And I think until next time, bestie, I love you so, so much. Bye.